I want to start with the fact that season 1 ends with such a big episode, and season 2 starts with a really big episode. Omar, how is Michael adapting to everything that's happened with Amy and all these changes that are happening in his life?
Michael is hanging on by a thread, but I think he's doing his best. He's in addition to a very full personal life, let's say, he's suddenly thrust into this situation at the hospital. We have a crisis unfolding at the hospital, a pretty big one, and so while at the same time this major life event is unfolding for Michael, the arrival of his child. So it's we see him bouncing back and forth between his job and his life and trying to hold it all together. And it was a lot of fun to play all of that on this first episode.
Well, Patrick, TJ's going through it too. What can you introduce us to that's coming for him this season?
TJ's going through it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he does face some life-altering things, and I think that one thing that repeatedly keeps coming to mind is just how TJ is just full of tenacity, and he is a person who will always push forward. And the top of season 2, I love the way you even set up the season 1 ends with a bang and opens up with a bang, and in that I think it does set TJ up for a really fun ride to learn a lot about himself and the people that he works with, and and you also see that camaraderie between everybody and how close knit all these characters are, personally and professionally.
Well, and that leads perfectly to my next question, which is the fact that you've got Felicity Huffman joining the cast this season. What's it been like to work with her for both of you?
It's been fantastic. I mean, it's such an incredible addition to the cast, and it's such a fascinating character that she's playing as well. One with many different facets and a lot of history between her character and Amy, a lot of history between her character and Michael. And so there's just been so much opportunity for the writers to unearth interesting storylines and twists and turns around Felicity's character. So it's been great.
Yeah, she's amazing. That period. Felicity is amazing. Period. And he mentioned earlier, she's such a nuanced actor that it does make doing scenes with her an award-winning actress. It's we see it on full display every time she comes to set. So that's really beautiful to watch.
And for TJ, does he? I'm unclear on this, so maybe you can tell me if you can't. But does he have a connection to her from the past, or is she brand new to him?
She's brand new. From what if there's some connection, that'd be fun to find out. But no, she's brand new, which does make it fun that everybody has that the higher ups have a perspective of her, and I just see someone who's coming in and is this is how we're doing it, this is how we're changing this. And I think that coming from the background that TJ came from in terms of the military, that I appreciate the way that she approaches her perspective at life.
It will be interesting to see how that works out through the season with Amy in there too. Mm-hmm. I also love that you guys shoot here in Toronto. I love that. How's it been filming here in Toronto? Do you have much time to see Toronto at all?
We do have to. I mean, we're working hard, but we do have time from time to time, and it's starting to feel like a second home. I mean, I think especially with such a long season that we've got, 22 episodes this season. It's a nice long stretch here, and so it's given us a chance to get to know this really beautiful city. And I love it here. I think the people are fantastic, and I think we got lucky to have the show based here, because you never really know where you may end up, and so and this has been really nice.
Yeah, and I was talking to somebody the other day about how the energy of Toronto feels like people are so polite, and it's such like a light energy to the city while it's summertime, that it counteracts like you going to work and dealing with these heavy storylines and like how these shows go and how, you know, the sadness and stuff that happens in hospitals, and you go and it's like, it's a beautiful day outside. You walk through Trinity Bellwoods Park, and it's just like such a beautiful place.
You know, 22 episodes is fairly uncommon in TV now. It used to be the de facto kind of minimum. How does it feel having 22 episodes to work with for this season?
It feels great. I mean, you know, we get to apart from the job security, which is nice, but it's a chance for us to really dive deep into these characters, and for the writers to range wherever they want. And you know, this season we're going to meet a lot of these characters' families, their partners. We're going to see more of their lives, and we've got the time and the space to do it. So it's really great.
Yeah, and the fact of getting a chance to be in people's houses, watching it week by week for multiple months is just really beautiful. I think that's the like growing up, like knowing that my mom will come home and watch certain shows on a certain day every week, like that was like exciting to her. So knowing that like, oh, we'll be in households for like 3-4 months of just them getting to see us every week with our smiling faces with another episode. So it's cool.
It's awesome. Thank you both so much for the time. I really appreciate it. Have a great day.
You too.